Last week's win against Valdosta State places the Falcons right behind West Florida for the East Division lead. But a series win against the visiting Argonauts next week could mean home field advantage for the playoffs. After a surprise run to last year's Final Four, Montevallo's men's soccer team is poised for yet another run at the GSC Championship, and maybe a little revenge as well.
After 150 accidents in just 4 years, the Alabama Department of Transportation is widening Research Park Boulevard to make it safer. But with no plans for an overpass, intersections like this one could become a nightmare for commuters. A region-wide manhunt is now over. Andre Gardner turned himself into authorities last night, facing 3 counts of attempted murder for a crime that shocked a quiet neighborhood. I'm here in Guntersville, where the Wildcats have just beaten the Warriors of Cherokee County. The win secures them a spot in next week's playoffs, where they look to repeat as state champs. There's a certain magic back in the air for Montevallo basketball this year. After early playoff exits for both teams, head coaches Danny Young and Brittany Ezell have their teams racing into the holidays with just 1 loss between them. Still, the Falcons remain wary as 2010 brings the challenge of new competition in the Peach Belt Conference.
We just have to see how that league is played. I've been in the GSC now 6 years here, so we just have to see how they play, and our team's going to have to adjust to how physical it is and how they let us play. And, going to new environments on the road that we're not used to being in will be a big difference.
Well, what you're looking for is you're trying to create mismatches, and what we had with Katie Vanderheiden last year towards the end of the year, she was able to step out and shoot some threes, and what that will enable us to do is open up the driving lanes for people like Alex and Tierran and Shan, and we're trying to really spread the floor this year.
Also, both coaches have made changes to last year's roster, including the starting 5. Cecil Coleman for the men's team and newcomer Alex Sanabria for the Lady Falcons.
He's got a nice soft shooting touch. He's a big physical guy that can rebound, can score a little bit, and he can put it on the ground, and he's, again, another really good person.
Well, Alex Sanabria actually played for me at my junior college. She was roommates with Alicia Lewis. Signed at West Virginia, which was a fantastic place at the time. Just didn't turn out to be a good fit. So we were able to help that kid come back.
Coach Danny Young has had many years of success here at the Bank Trust Arena, but Brittany Ezell is looking for a banner of her own while leading the Lady Falcons to their second-best start in school history. Coach Ezell knows early success can be a team's downfall, but she's confident the team will succeed if they keep one thing intact.
Confidence. A lot of confidence. I think last year the kids were really trying to feel their way, especially with the new coach. Everybody's a little more nervous, a little more on edge, but this year there's a lot more relaxed atmosphere in the locker room. They're comfortable with the system. They're comfortable with Coach Hodges and I, so I think it's really confidence.
Only time will tell what the new year holds for Falcon basketball, but one thing is for sure, the pride is back. This is Seth Hagan for Falcon Weekly.